Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have got something exciting to talk about, the Poco X7. This smartphone promises a durable build, a stunning display, good performance and a solid battery life. But does it deliver it? You're watching Gravity Tech Talk right from the heart of Dubai, and today we are diving deep into the Poco X7 to see if it's worth your hard-earned money. Let's get started. In the box, you will get the smartphone itself. Further down, you have a usual paperwork, the SIM ejector, a TPU silicone case, USB Type-C charging cable, and an adapter. The box contains almost everything required in short. Now let's talk about the design and the build quality. The Poco X7 features a 6.67-inch AMOLED curved display and weighs 190 grams. The thickness of the phone is 8.4 mm. We have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and a plastic frame at the back side. The black and yellow version comes with a vegan leather back, while the green and the silver version has a more standard finish. The triple camera setup sits in the middle of the phone, and since it's centered, the phone won't wobble when placed flat. Now, one thing that many users have told that this phone tends to attract fingerprints, but honestly that's pretty common with many smartphones these days. On the back, there is a big stripe of Poco logo in the center, which looks too big in my opinion. The Poco X7 is currently available in black, green and silver colors in the UAE. Links in the descriptions if you want to check out. The front and the back of the phone slightly curves towards the frame, and just like the Poco X7 Pro, this model is IP68 water and dust resistant, meaning it's safe up to 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes. Let's talk about the display. The Poco X7 has a 6.67-inch AMOLED display with Dolby Vision support, HDR10+, and an impressive peak brightness of 3000 nits, almost as good as the Pro version. You get a 120Hz refresh rate, which you can adjust down to 60Hz for better battery life, and an 89% screen to body ratio. The resolution is 1220 to 2712 pixels, which gives you a nice and sharp display. Watching movies on this phone is a breeze. Even in direct sunlight, the colors look vibrant. The contrast is great and there's nothing to complain about here. The upgraded wet touch technology enhances touch accuracy across diverse conditions, enabling precise control even with water on screen. You also have face detection for extra security. Both methods work perfectly even in tough conditions. You also get some extra display features like always on display, color scheme customization, and a reading mode. You can even change the lock style with dozens of different themes to choose from. When it comes to the audio, the Poco X7 is equipped with dual stereo speakers and they sound pretty loud and clear. The sound quality is solid and you can tweak the sound with Dolby Atmos. Plus, it also has an equalizer for further adjustments. Moving on to the battery, the Poco X7 packs a 5110 mAh battery. While this is slightly smaller than the one in the X7 Pro, it still delivers a great performance. The 45 watts turbocharging will juice your phone from 0 to 100 in around 1 hour time. Users shared that they got about 12 hours of continuous video streaming and gaming time for about 7 hours straight. One thing to note is that there is no wireless or reverse charging in the phone. Now let's talk about the software. The Poco X7 runs on Android 14 with Poco's HyperOS 1.0, which is a downside. The phone could be Android 15 with Poco's HyperOS 2.0 as the Poco X7 Pro. You have two versions to choose from, one with 256GB of internal storage and 8GB of RAM, and another with 512GB with 12GB of RAM. When you look at the storage, about 27GB is already taken up by the system, which is a bit much. Unlike the Poco X7 Pro, you won't get all the AI tools, but you can still access some useful features. According to Xiaomi's website, the AI features like AI Razor, AI Film, and AI Image Expansion should be available soon. However, you can use the Magic Eraser tool in Google Photos to get similar results. There are a lot of pre-installed games and apps that eat up storage, but thankfully all the bloatware can be uninstalled. We recommend on uninstalling all the bloatware once bought to get a better experience and seamless user interface. You can also customize the status bar, change the battery status, and add connection speed indicators. As for the fingerprint sensor, it's located underneath the display and it works well even with wet or greasy fingers. Under the hood, the Poco X7 runs on a MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Ultra chipset paired with either 8GB or 12GB of RAM. A decent chipset for this price range. The same chipset is on the Redmi Note 14 Pro. For everyday use, it performs well and even gaming isn't an issue. For casual gamers, the performance is generally solid with frame rates staying between 40 to 60 FPS. While semi-intense gaming, you can often reach around 60 to 70 FPS, offering a smooth experience. However, during more intense gaming, the frame rate can dip to 40 FPS. Overall, it provides a reliable gaming experience, particularly for those who aren't looking for ultra high performance. You also get a gaming toolbox with balance and wide modes, which help optimizing the gaming experience. You can enable D&D mode, record screen, take screenshots, adjust brightness, pretty standard stuff, but more than enough for a casual gamer. Now let's dive into the cameras. The Poco X7 comes with a triple camera setup. The main camera is 50 megapixel sensor with OIS, an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera. The main camera shoots 4K video at 30 FPS while the front camera captures 1080 video at 30 FPS. In terms of photo quality, the main camera takes decent shot. The photos have good colors, decent contrast and wide dynamic range. But the processing can sometimes be too saturated. The ultra-wide camera captures 8 megapixel photos, but the details and the color accuracy aren't as good as the main camera. As for the macro shots, the 2 megapixel camera isn't impressive. Photos tend to look noisy and lack detail. The front 20 megapixel selfie camera captures average details, and the selfies tend to look soft. The color accuracy and dynamic range are decent, but nothing groundbreaking. Photos in the daylight are great, but tend to have grains in low light. Overall, the camera experience is decent when it comes to a price range of 1000 dirhams. To wrap things up, the Poco X7 is a great option if you're looking for a solid mid-range phone with beautiful display, long-lasting battery and decent performance at an affordable price. It's not a gaming powerhouse and the camera performance can be hit or miss, but it offers great value for the price. The phone cost is around 859 dirhams in the UAE currently. Let me know your thoughts on the Poco X7 in the comments below, and if you're considering other options, we are bringing videos of 4 other phones this week in this price range below 1000 dirhams, and a special video comparing all 5 phones under 1000 dirhams, which will help you decide which phone to buy. Do let us know in comments what phones you want to compare with Poco X7. Hit the subscribe button and enable the notification to stay tuned. See you in the next video.